Greetings YouTube, and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play inside of Le.Monde.Du.VAPEUR with me, Vitaly Vapour. Now, since last time when I began this slime farm, as you guys can see, I've done a lot of work off camera. I've cut away the small spruce forest that was here. I flattened the ground out and then I've taken it down. I'd say approximately there's about 5 blocks down there from that lowest ground level, and from the highest ground level behind me it's probably close to around 10-12 blocks. So we are currently where these slime chunks are marked out. So there's one there, one there, one there, and then the fourth one there. That's currently down at I think it's Y60, so there's still 60 blocks to go, all of which is going to be done off camera. Now, I found this natural cave here whilst I was mining, so I slowly have taken it over, and as you guys can see, I've just started to fill the chest with every resource that's gathered as I go down. So obviously we've got a lot of the basic cobblestone, the free stones, tons of dirt, tons of gravel. I think we're just starting this chest here. If I show you this footlocker at the foot of my bed, you can see we've encountered a couple of spiders, enough to make a bow. We managed to get a couple of arrows from a skeleton. We've got 2 stacks of iron, and then other than that there's just been a few minor bits and bobs. Our food supplies are still good. Coal is enough to fill 2 furnaces, and we're doing well. So, oh yes, and we also tamed a dog here. This is Dogbert. He is just keeping guard at the bottom here because I seem to be ambushed every single time I go to leave to come down here to continue mining the slime farm. I've just realised that I'm not actually built myself a correct way out, so we're going to have to try to do this as quickly as we can, because as always I'm frantically working against the clock to stay within a 20-minute episode limit, and I've got a few plans for today, because only after mining down the some 10 or 12 blocks I've realised that I need one key component, well, a couple of key components actually, for my slime farm design, and that is, as you may have seen, the walls of the cylindrical slime farm, that huge cylinder I'm trying to mine out all the way down to the ground level, currently are made up of cobblestone. But what I want to do is, as it moves further down, I want to change that over to mossy cobbles. It actually looks like the walls are slightly slime covered, especially now that we can actually fabricate and craft mossy cobblestone, something that us console users have not been able to do until quite recently. So where am I going with this? I basically have realised I need to begin a vine farm back at that temporary base, otherwise I'm never going to have enough vines to craft the vast amount of mossy cobblestone I need. I've obviously got plenty of cobblestone. I've probably got all the cobblestone I need currently to do so. So I'm kind of hoping to either, I know that there's the jungle in the top corner. Oh, there's that mega tiger biome. I still haven't fully ventured into there yet. It's sort of been revealed on the map through fluke. I was looking back over some of the old footage while I was editing episodes together. That's a bit of a giveaway here. I'm actually 10 episodes in, and I've only just started uploading these onto YouTube. The idea is I didn't want to upload an episode. I didn't want to put an episode online before I did too much with regard to the slime farm, because I knew the slime farm was going to take up an incredible amount of time. So I wanted to be careful that I didn't upload an episode and then have like a month or 6 weeks worth of break whilst I was trying to complete the slime farm. So if I just quickly, this is a fortunate find. This is exactly what I was hoping. So anyway, back to I was looking over some of the early episode footage, and I seem to remember in episode 1 when I was on the Mushroom Island, I spotted in the distance a savanna biome, and it's sort of like a throwaway comment like, oh yeah, and there's a savanna biome over there. But one thing I have yet to have found, and I say I've only done some very small amounts of exploring, all of which has been on camera. Been keen not to do any exploring off camera because I didn't want anyone to miss out on anything, or when you go out exploring like this, something is always bound to happen. So I was keen to capture those moments on camera. And one thing I note is, if I go back to the map as I'm heading towards the mushroom bar, I haven't actually found a desert yet, and that is a huge problem because I don't actually know if this map has one. And it's not one of the things I thought to check. I was like, oh, I want to make sure it's got extreme hills. As I may have spoke about in episode 1, I'd used chunkbase.com just to sort of scout the seed before I used it, and all I did was make sure it had a mega tiger because I was keen for podzol. I wanted to make sure it had a jungle because of how rare they are on console, and I wanted to make sure it had flower forest or at least flower plains, and that it had lots of extreme hills. And other than that, I didn't really look for too much. I never really thought a desert would be something I would miss or be a key component, but I'm obviously concerned now that I'm trying to make an automated slime farm, and without a desert I'm going to struggle for a way to eliminate the slimes. Now that, to me, there's the mushroom biome where we bedded down for the first night, and I've just remembered I actually took the bed away and moved it back to the central base. So hopefully this is a savanna come desert biome, and I'm hoping we will find a whole load of cactuses over here, because without them I'm not going to be able to do much. I'm not going to get too many automated farms on the go. Now that is the Arcadia trees I saw, and is that a cactus? It is. So we've got one found, so that's a good start. I've just noticed I'm carrying 2 bits of wool as well, and I do have enough timber on me to make crafting tables, etc. So we could potentially bed down for the night. I'm just thinking, will I be able to get back in time now? Okay, there's one there, and that's it. This is a very small desert biome island. It's probably not worth keeping. I'll probably come back here off camera and just eliminate this from the map in the pursuit of glass and smooth sandstone. So if we take that fella with us, and I'll just take, I know you don't need sand, do you, for cactus? Yes, of course you do. Of course you do. Can't grow cactus on dirt, so at least I don't think you can. We'll find out when I get back to the base, but if for a minute I just lop these fellas off, and I think the sun's setting, isn't it? Okay, well, I'm in a bit of a quandary here, guys. I'd like to make exploration exciting, but I don't fancy dying with what potentially at the moment looks like the only cactus on the map. So I am in trouble here. And why am I heading this way if I'm in trouble? Because the need to explore is too strong, that's why. Okay, so we've got a savanna biome. And what's that? Guys! We have a village. A proper village this time, and not just a lone blacksmith. Oh, let's see if we can get there before it gets dark. Excellent. Is there a librarian? Is there a librarian about? Okay, that's all wheat. That's a bit dull. Ooh. Okay, that is incredibly dangerous. Yes, that is a librarian. That is almost impossible to get to. Okay. What have I got here? Am I missing where the door is? Ah. Okay, this is just a large house. I need to get into that librarian's. Okay, let's use the wall. Well, I haven't got enough wall to build a bed anyway. Unless I were to destroy their torch pillar. Unless, oh, of course, there's not going to be a sheep here, is there? So, are we just going to bed down for the night in the hope that we'll be okay? Okay, guy, you need to get in here now. Come on. In you come. What is he playing at? Oh, I'm really worried that I might actually be putting these guys in danger now by obviously luring monsters close by. Not good. Really not good. Really not good. I don't know what I was thinking there, guys. I obviously thought I could make that, but I didn't. Okay. Panic setting in. Probably putting the village in grave danger. Oh, I can't use that because it's... because I need it to build the bed. Right. Let's get some torches up in here. And let's put a crafting table down and bed. Bump. Sleep. Let's see if we can save these guys before anything bad happens to them. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, he's gone for it, so there's obviously nothing bad out here, we're going to say, arrogantly. It's a bit of wheat. He offers emeralds for rotten flesh, that's good, and gold for emeralds, that's not so good. Hey there, guy. Hey. Hey, come back. Come back. Paper for emeralds, and we'll enchant a book with, what was that? Protection. Right, well, I'm not too proud to take these while I'm here. Still. Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. Let's have a look. Ooh. Okay. Let's build a bridge over to that other librarian rather than plummeting down the pit like an idiot. Let's see what he offers. Paper and unbreaking. Ooh. There we go. 42 books. That is a good haul. But one thing I do note with this village is that it doesn't have any... it doesn't appear to have any... don't give away your axe. Doesn't have any carrots or potatoes, which is slightly odd. So, okay, we'll have to rely on a mob grinder for those, in the extremely rare instance when a zombie will drop those. It's just, I feel bad for destroying their lamppost. I'm going to replace it with this rather nifty spruce plank number for now, until we end up back here one day improving the scenery for these guys. And whilst I'm here, I'm going to make a break for grabbing some Arcadia saplings, I think. Because we don't actually have any Arcadia wood. So let's just cut all this away. Oh, there's always another one, isn't there? Arcadia. There's always one more you like to hide inside. There we go. And so tall. There we go. And be the last bit. There we go. So let's grab this up. So this has been a successful mission for me, guys, I would say. I set out with the goal to get some vines and to also find some cactuses. Quite disappointed. I'm just scanning around again. That may well be the only cactus. After jokingly saying that I found the only cactus on the map, I haven't spotted another one. Unless when I'm editing this I find that I ran past the entire cactus field or something. But it's not looking likely at the minute. Really is not looking likely. Oh, I've got a Arcadia sapling. That's good. Is that a pork chop I see? Hey. Trying to get away from me. You're not going anywhere, Mr. Pigglesworth. Not when I'm hungry. Phew, I don't have much experience with Arcadia trees. Are they normally quite low yielding for saplings, etc.? Because that seems a bit stingy to me. I only got the one there. If we grab the Arcadia wood, let's head back over here. See if we have anything. We have 2. That does seem low though to me. I don't know what I was thinking. I was kind of hoping they'd be in the same sort of light as a as maybe an oak tree, etc. That's not too, or spruce. That's not too bad. We have a couple then. Let's swap these over. I need to be a bit cautious about time of day as well. I don't want to obviously waste away another day down here and put these poor villagers at any more risk. I'm thinking I really need to be thinking about getting to either central storage, which as we all know is in the centre of the map, which is probably the closest actually, or the slime farm. You can just see it there towards the top right of the map, that grey circle. That's our current project right there. So we could head that way, I suppose. See if there's time to get back there. Get back to Dogbert and yeah, back to resuming mining away that map off camera. So I will probably look at building a automatic cactus farm, just a very basic one, and then setting up a some sort of vine farm as well. At the moment, not automatic or AFK, nothing like that. Just one that, well, let's try and get back, shall we? And I can maybe quickly show you the setup we've got back at the I showed you the storage area, but I didn't show you the temporary let's just check we're heading in the right direction. We are. I didn't show you guys the temporary farms we've got set up in there, so let's try and stay on land for as long as possible. Can't say no to a bit of leather. It's just, how did that miss? There we go. There we go. Oh, now that's another bit of desert. So hopefully maybe some more cactuses over here. Perhaps we could be lucky. Right, I'm getting conscious of the time. I don't want to keep you guys waiting too much longer. There's a baby horse there, and there's lots of sandstone. That's unusual. Surface sandstone like that. Still no cactus though. Just a quick bite to eat before we leap at this cow, see if we can get some more leather. In case you guys haven't picked up, I'm currently on a bit of a book building binge. Obviously back at Central Storage there is a very basic sugarcane farm that's just been pumping a few bits of sugarcane out. Actually, while we're here, if we just grab some sugarcane, that will enable us to get some of that going back at the slime farm temporary base as well. Oh, this is really where I want a swiftness potion. This swimming malarkey in half slow. Okay, let's try and get back on dry land as quickly as possible. See, it's that age-old thing of do we walk round or do we swim across? I'm going to vote running round here is marginally quicker than swimming around the lake. Again, sorry Pigglesworth, didn't mean to do that. Well, obviously I meant to do it, but it doesn't mean I don't feel bad. Okay, this should put us more or less on a direct course with the slime farm, which will just pop into view hopefully soon. As much as you can ever recognise anything in Minecraft, this looks to be the flower forest or flower plains right at the edge of the map. There we go. There it is. As I say, there's that rotunda shape I was trying to describe before, that we're going to build this circular rotunda. So let's get around. If we fall off, it's not a problem. There's obviously the ladder at the bottom. We're going to try and swing round onto the ladder, not take any damage. There we go. So if I quickly show you, I'm going to now implement off camera a vine farm and cactus farm down here. As you can see, I've got a pumpkin farm here because, again, slime farms need an incredible number of jack-o'-lanterns, so that was a concern for me. Let's get that cactus safely stowed away. So yeah, I think I need a few more farms down here so that when we are based here, we're not we're basically generating all the resources we need for when the farm's mined. So at the moment my daily routine off camera is mine, darkness falls, climb back up in here, drop off my materials, smelt any iron I found, run down to the farm, quickly gather up as much resources as I can, sleep through the night, rinse and repeat. So hopefully next time you join me, I will have mined down even more layers of this slime farm, and I'll have a bit more progress to show. So thanks once again for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you all next time. Until then, goodbye.